Hello everyone, I go by the name of Roxy Rose, and this right here is Roxy Rose Guides debt update for the month of April 2024. Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back. Y'all, I want to thank my wonderful subscribers. You are wanted and appreciated, so I thank you so much for coming back on this channel. Y'all, it's been a bit of a struggle just getting back to working after having a baby, and then also trying to do these videos. My mind hasn't been the most concentrated on it, and then also, just dealing with the baby and trying to get up and find the time throughout our own personal activities. I'm taking my baby to Jamboree later on today. I have to make her breakfast. Y'all, I had the biggest fail this morning. I tried to make my baby some oatmeal because we ran out of oatmeal. So I was like, oh, let me just get regular oatmeal and grind it up and it's going to be the same. It was not. So I wasted some banana. I wasted some breast milk. I a little livid about it because for some reason I thought I could make instant oatmeal and I cannot. So anyways, I probably need to do a little bit more research before I jump into making and doing things like that. But yeah, there's just a lot of stuff going on all simultaneously, and I'm trying to just get myself together, centered and ready and back at making these videos on a regular basis. So thank y'all for sticking with me during this time. Please press that bell notification. And if you're new here on Roxy Rose Guys, I got you through all my budget, finance, debt payoff, along with other stuff I'm trying to get into. So let's go ahead and get into this debt update, okay? So I know you see this cloth. I'm just covering up my numbers, but let's get into it. As always, we start off with our revolving debt, aka credit cards. Now, y'all, I did rack up some money on these credit cards this month. I didn't mean to, but I really did start racking up some money. So I racked up about $2,000, going towards $3,000 in April. And I, was able to go ahead and pay off all of it. But I just, I'm a little, like, this shows how much it is at the end of the month. And by the grace of God, I'm able to square it away and square it off and have zero credit card debt for the end of April. So currently for the beginning of May, and I am credit card debt free. I'm credit card debt free again, because I definitely need to be, right? This thing in January probably and February, I didn't really like it. So I'm credit card debt free again, which is a blessing. But I also got to watch how I'm spending my money during the weeks, because I don't want to accumulate $2,000 of debt and then pay it off, accumulate $2,000 in debt and pay it off. I don't think that's a good habit I want to get myself into. So I definitely need to change that, and I got to work on that going forward. Okay, so I'm credit card debt free right now. I need to keep it going. So y'all pray for me, okay? Because there's so much I still want to get. The weather's getting better. More things are going to happen to where we need to be out. But also, realistically, that's why I've been stuffing. That's what the stuffing money is supposed to be used for. So I really got to get just more organized and stay on course when it comes to staying debt free, stay on course when it comes to not spending when I don't have to, staying on course and not spending money, eating out. Y'all, I've been eating out, and that has probably been a really big thing that I really need to work on. Well, okay, the good news is I'm credit card debt free, but the bad news is I went, and y'all, I did record this in a timely manner. I recorded this at 4:30. I recorded these numbers on 4:30, the last day of April. Okay, so I definitely recorded them at the right time. These blasted, no good, very bad, non-revolving, unsecured debt, aka student loans. I hate these student loans, these blasted student loans. They suck. They're horrible. I just want to be done with them, really. Realistically, I just want to be done with them. Good news. I was able to go ahead and use that money from my savings challenges, the money that I unstuffed, and I was able to go ahead and pay down a significant amount. So let me go ahead and fill this in so y'all can see how much debt I have currently. Okay. Goodness, I keep messing up when I put this in, and I should have done the same way that I put it in here. It should be the same way that I have it where I save it. So I need to go ahead and change that. Anyway, like the order, because now I'm mixing up the order, and that's the reason why it looks like this. And I changed this order because of the due date and the amount, I think. Anyways, all right, so here we can see that, the amount here actually went up. So I really have to look into this. But you know what? The previous month, I had actually paid off $300 to make sure that this stays low. Like I paid off an additional, my monthly is $100, but then I paid off an additional $200 and something to make sure that the interest doesn't go, the interest that accumulates every month, it doesn't bleed over, so it doesn't end up being like this. So I definitely need to go back and make sure that I check and make those extra payments, because the payments were supposed to be $300 to just cover my interest that accumulates every month, and now I need to definitely go ahead and do that. Earnest went down by 1,000 and some change, 1,000 like 150, 200 or something, because I used that $1,000 that I had to go ahead and pay this down. So I'm super excited about paying this down. This has drastically affected a lot of other areas, like my credit score is going to be affected. Well, probably not this month, but maybe next month. And my net worth and different stuff is going to be affected. Aspire went down a little bit, not so much. And then Navient went down a little bit. I don't like this 666 number. So let's go ahead and write down how much I owe altogether based on these numbers. So currently in student loans alone, I owe $95,836. Not worried about the change because all of these numbers are different now because they accumulate every day. I am currently filming this on the 4th. I'm hoping I can get it out to you guys on the 4th. Trying my best. But yeah, so these are the numbers that were on the 30th. The 30th of the month. But since then, I'm very sure it's gone up in the past 4 days. So currently, we need to go to April. I got $1,000 that I was able to save from my savings challenges. Sorry. And I'm not sure what else. I am credit card debt free. Okay, so now I would say my total debt is $95,836 when it comes to my credit card and my student loans. This does not include my mortgage. This does not include other things. It's just my personal debt that I consider is just mine. By myself, apart from my husband. So here we have this. And it's still a significant amount I want to pay down, but I'm just glad that it definitely came down in the last 3 months from 101,000. So that's really, really good. So now that we're done with that. You know we're not finished. Y'all, we're not done yet though. We have our net worth and our credit score. So let's go ahead and add that in here really quick. I'm going to start different today. Our credit score, all right, that's what I'm going to start with today, has gone to 114, which it was, 128, 849. I'm a little questioning this one because I'm not sure about that. I know that I accumulated debt through my credit cards, so I'm confused at why this number would show up. Happy about it, ecstatic, but it doesn't really go with any of these other numbers that's here. So, and that number I got from Amex. They do FICO score, Chase, and Credit Karma. So we're going to look into those and see, but I'm just glad I'm staying in the 800s as of now. My net worth looking hot, all right, with the credit card debt freeness and money in the savings and money that I'm stuffing and the value of the house going up, right? Over $100,000 of what I purchased it for, like all that mixed together with my retirement, that makes the value of my net worth so far, just for myself, $125,173. Now, I will go ahead and say these numbers are a tiny bit shaky only because, well, it's not that shaky. I mean, it's literally my assets minus my liabilities. That's what I'm doing right now. But my assets are based on like Zillow. So I'm just going off of based on what they said my home value and my car value is, and what Credit Karma said my home value and my car value is. I'm not exactly sure if those are correct, but this is what I got so far, and this is the credit score and this is the net worth that we continued on. I'm just glad that my net worth has gotten over 100,000. So I gotta set a new goal, y'all. What do you think my new goal for my net worth should be based on what we've seen here? Right now we're at in April. I was hoping to get to 100,000, and we're here. So what do you think my new goal should be? Should we do 150,000? Should we do 200,000? Y'all, I'm trying to pay off these student loans, and if I could pay off the student loans, that's going to add another 20,000 right here. So what do y'all think I should go ahead? Please leave it in the comments. Thank you so much for joining me for this debt update. I hope you guys have a wonderful and amazing May, y'all. Mother's Day is coming up. Teachers Appreciation Week is coming up next week. There's a bunch of things to celebrate. Memorial Day is coming up. So I hope you guys have an amazing and wonderful May. Take care. God bless. I hope your May flowers bloom. Bye.